so welcome to Can We Be Fragrant and to the gorgeous Prince George's. Today we are guest hosting. My name is Damali, and then my guest host.
I am Dr. D.
Yes. So instead of, because we've all been together before, I don't want to start off with how do we know each other. We kind of already did that. But I wanted to start it off with, let's talk about a moment with fragrance. And you only have to talk about one person around the table. And I'm going to start it with Kareem.
What's the example?
The example of you talk about a moment you had with someone where you maybe talked about a fragrance, like when you realize their love of fragrance. It can be funny, it can be heartfelt. Should I start off? Or I wanted to kick it off to you.
I wanted to see the example you were going to give.
Okay,
And
so
then he'll go next.
Right, yeah. Because I really wanted to kick it off with you because you usually don't get to go first. But
he don't. He leads it off.
He leads it off, but he doesn't really get to talk about people around the table. And I'm not going to talk about everyone. My moment is going to be about Kareem.
Okay.
My moment with Kareem is when we were talking about, you were telling me what you were doing here, and we realized that we both had Replica Jazz Club.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like we both have this scent.
That is an amazing scent. I'm sorry.
It is an amazing scent. And honestly, Jazz Club was my intro to realizing that I liked unisex scents. And when we were kind of talking about it and we realized we both had this scent, like it was a moment. And I was like, okay, yeah, I want to come on a podcast. Like I want to talk about some other like unisex scents that I have. So that is my moment. So I'm looking at this because I'm like, we're not going to go into these deep dive stories. It's going to be a quick moment that we're having.
That cue is really for me.
Exactly.
Right.
That moment.
Nigel's not going to walk us down that path.
Exactly.
We're not doing that, Nigel.
Yeah. All right. So Kareem, tell me a moment dealing with fragrance with someone around the table.
Around the table. Okay, well, I'm going to say Nigel then. When I first reached out to Nigel, we were talking because his sister was like, you should hit Nigel up. He lives in your neighborhood. And I'm like, I ain't got time for Nigel. He's crazy. And shout out to Vicky. And she would always be like, hit Nigel up. So one day I was talking to Nigel and he was mentioning that he had a podcast. And I was like, well, I have a fragrance one that I'm working on. Come through and I'll support you. And so we kind of talked about fragrances or whatever, and he had brought Haramain Gold Edition. And so that one is a classic for me. It smells good. I didn't realize it was a clone at the time, but I own it, love the scent, and
hate it at the same time.
I hate it at the same time.
Really? Talk about that. How do you feel about clones?
I'm not a fan of clones, but the reason I hate that scent is because I had wore it out to eat with dinner club, and I was ready to go home. And Johnny, my cousin, was like, "Come on, let's go to Bite Club." and I'm in Bite Club, and we're all talking, and my ex walks in, and I have that fragrance on, and she walks in with like some guy. And so I see her and like Chip and Johnny, they speak to her. They like, oh, hey, how you doing? I look at her and I'm like, head nod.
Absolutely.
Head nod.
Proper response.
And I looked at this bum she brought in and I'm like, okay. That's a double.
She leveled down.
They always do. And so after that, I was like, I'd never reach for that scent again. Yeah. And I love it. It was something that I would wear all the time. Like we would go to First Fridays and people would know that I'm there because that fragrance is strong. It projects.
Yeah, that thing, it carries.
Yeah. It carries.
It carries. It lets you know that your presence is around. Like when someone lays on that pillow and they be like,
well, apparently it wasn't around enough because she walked in with someone new. So.
No, and I bet hold on.
She tried to steal that bottle at least 4 different
Yes. Don't think that fragrance like she wants to smell that again.
She wants to smell it.
Yes. She wants that memory. That memory.
Oh, this is reminding me of that Jill Scott song. Like, yeah. Like, met this boyfriend of mine. Oh. I wanted him to put his face. That's no different on him. It's no different on him.
I already see the direction of this podcast going left, and I am not the engine that's turning it there.
For the first time.
Okay.
You were the catalyst when we started off at Chip's event earlier. So look, this is just a rollover from
right. Look.
So let me just start here. So
hold on, how are you starting? I thought we were the one hosting.
Yeah, hosting. I'm just going to add it.
He's going next.
Okay.
Hold on. What let the host decide?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say because I was actually going to shoot it to Dr. D.
Look, Dr. D, because she.
Okay, so
because I'm Dr. D.
All right, yeah, no, I wanted to shoot it to my co-host for her to give a moment in fragrance.
Well, of course, my moment in fragrance is going to be with my boo.
Okay,
my Damali. But my moment in fragrance, I think it's with me and you in Amsterdam. Actually, when you were able to decide your fragrance, you knew exactly what you wanted. And your patience with me in trying to smell everything that had jasmine was I was like, okay, she's very patient, but she knows I want to get to her level where she can come in and be like, there.
I'm very decisive when it comes to that.
An hour to figure out what I want. So that's my moment in fragrance.
So would you say you're a lot to handle?
I am. I have a shirt that says, I was going to bring a shirt that says disclaimer. I am not for the weak.
You need a strong-hearted. Got it.
So just to jump in real quick, when you say Dr. D, there's an episode of Frasier where he takes a break and they don't replace him, but they use another host while he's out, and her name is Mary. And she, because Frasier always starts to show off with how he's Dr. Crane, she proceeds to call herself Dr. Mary. Yeah. And he's like, you're not no doctor, but you are a legitimate doctor.
She's legitimately a doctor.
I am a legitimate doctor.
But you remind me of her. I'm going to have to find the episode.
Yeah, you have to send that
she was like, okay. When you did that, it just reminded me of her. But you're a real doctor.
Yes, I am. I'm a real doctor. Yeah.
All right, Nigel. Dr. So now I'm going to shoot it to you. What's your moment in fragrance?
So my moment in fragrance, I would say, it's not even someone here at this table. Moment in fragrance, I would say.
We just said with one person.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Literally, that was the instructions. I'm not sure.
Okay, you know what?
This is why I don't think you should have some.
What do you think his grades were in school?
CD.
I'm the last one to follow the rest. Okay, shut up. So, when me and Kareem started doing podcasting on the fragrance podcast, when I came on, there was a couple times we're bumping head because we're polar opposite. We come downstairs.
And fire.
We come downstairs and Kareem pulls out a fragrance, and I was like, I almost brought the same fragrance he had on. That's the only time we've ever been aligned. Like, you ever had someone you were aligned? This is the one time me and he were aligned, and I said, I'm not going to bring it, and he pulled it out. And I was like, okay, maybe me and Kareem can have aligned fragrances. But after that, it was a lie. It was a lie.
Okay. No, I appreciate that story because I gave the example of Kareem. But I'm gonna now give my moment in fragrance for Dr. D. And but it's a very similar story. So thank you for bringing that up because we were in another fragrance store in Amsterdam and we bought the same perfume. And we usually do not do that. But this one had notes that both of us appreciated and both of us purchased at the same time.
That question, what are you saying? I'm sorry, I don't interrupt. But when you were saying y'all bought the same thing, but normally when people go into a fragrance store, like everybody's smelling things. How did y'all not know y'all was smelling the same fragrances?
Oh, we did know. But out of all of the fragrances that we smelled in that store, we both gravitated towards that one.
Yep.
And that rarely happens because I don't want to say of her obnoxious nose for jasmine.
Okay.
But it is super ridiculous.
I love me some
I'm
jasmine.
like, even when it's a bass note, the jasmine, like the way that she smells it is super ridiculous for me. And I'm usually not a heavy jasmine fragrance type of person.
She
but
literally had said
this
that.
particular perfume, we both were like, I want it.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's the only time I think that's the only
Yeah,
perfume
that's the
we
only
have
one.
alike.
Who's your favorite character in from Aladdin?
Jasmine.
Okay, just wanted to confirm that.
I mean, I felt like that.
Just wanted to confirm that.
Hello.
Right.
Okay.
So
All right. So now it's time for us to segue into like what's new in terms of, I guess kind of the fragrance world and where we're
what's
going.
going on?
And I'm gonna start with Nigel for this one.
So for y'all don't know, so some people do know and some people don't know. So it's upcoming week. It's an event going on in New York. I always mess it up. I say Scent Explosion. But it's
Scent Explore.
Yeah, I
I'm
Explosion.
sitting thinking the whole time. I'm like, please don't let him say
I
that.
Should we had D say it? Because she was on it too. She didn't even know.
She was like, "You going to that sensational?"
No, I'm known to mess up the words. I'm honestly, I'm looking forward to this event. This event is going to be, I feel like it's going to be a catalyst for us to jump into the community that we don't necessarily have the region because we're so localized here in Prince George's County. So now we get to go see other people mingle with other content curators, and the world of fragrances is just, they all coming into one location. So it's like, I'm looking forward to expressing like the journey. Like it's a fun time. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the experience of us as friends going up there, and also like just capturing it, like going up there on the side note, going to see the food in New York. I want the food. I want to smell. I hate the streets of New York. Let me just start there, because the streets of New York. No, the streets of New York are trash.
I love New York.
No, they are trash, but the food scenes of it is amazing, and the fragrance events gonna be it is what it is. But I'm happy to go up there with the community and my family that I'm going up there with, and I'm ready to have that experience. So I'm ready to capture it, so we can have quality time amongst friends and just enjoy and fellowship.
I'm excited. I'm excited about being with you. I mean, this will be my first time with you, but I'm excited. About
that just
I don't know what in the world.
Is your behavior today at the event any indication of what we can expect?
No,
Nigel's going to be on his best behavior.
Shout out for the beanie. Can't we be fragrant beanie? I just wanted to say that. I like that. But I want you to behave.
When we go up to
trip.
the event, I'm going to be an ambassador for our brand.
Okay.
Well,
look at
ambassador
that.
for Kareem's brand. Hey, I want to promote what he chose to put out there.
Do you have a shirt for us to wear?
We actually talk about that offline.
Okay, we'll talk about that offline.
I have multiple shirts. Don't worry about it. I have multiple shirts, multiple beanies. I've already ordered it up. I'm ready to promote.
I didn't think about that. We should have done that.
See?
You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to promote those things, but I also want to just hear the stories that go around the room.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Can't wait for y'all to come up to New York.
You are super excited.
No, but I love New York.
But okay, so okay, rather than let's talking about what's new, like let's talk about like this event and like what we're looking forward to, like this event. So you talked about like in terms of going to New York, camaraderie with friends, food.
The biggest thing I'm looking forward to is expanding my horizon on fragrances that I don't normally have the opportunity to explore.
I agree.
Because I'll go to Neiman Marcus. They got their brands right there. They're only going to promote certain things. Or even I go to designer brands, like if you go to Macy's, you only get certain things. I'm curious to see if they're going to launch something new there only for the people that are there to get our intake on it. Yeah. So I'm hoping I can have that moment where I feel like I'm exclusive in that moment.
Yeah,
hopefully I can get that.
I'm looking forward to like the announcement of the winners, because I did I don't know if everybody has the survey. So I'm trying to see who a couple of mine entered into the finalists. So I was like, okay, I'm doing good. So I'm looking forward to seeing who wins and just meeting some people there and embracing that.
Even with that though, because they even started another email and it was like, oh, we made a mistake. Like, oh, the ones that we pushed were not the actual finalists. Let me re-push it out. And I'm just like, that's kind of awkward. How do you make this mistake?
But even in the second email, it was even better. My finalists came through even more. I felt good.
The crazy thing about the finalists, one of the finalists was one of the brands I bought on he had bought it's the Italian brand. The one I had the mixed event with Tawina and Jessica. I had the mixed one, the loose. I had the cherry ink and then the
You talking about Lorenzo Pizzaglia?
Yeah, yes. He was consistently on that email trail
for Sangria. I saw that Sangria was on there a lot.
He was,
and I was like, that's the first time I connected with someone. Like, I like the smell, and then I realized they sent an email like, hey, what I smelled was worth like industry worthy of like, hey, this is maybe a top fragrance or a top designer that just hit the mark on something.
Like validation, where you come across a fragrance and you're like, this is if you have a sample, you buy it and you end up going to buy a full bottle. You're like, I know this is a great smell, and then to see that it's been nominated for an award kind of makes you feel like I have a nose that can.
That's what I felt like when I was picking my people. I was like, oh, actually,
that was like the validation point. I was like, I'm a junior in this game, but I feel like freshman.
I'm a freshman.
You know what I'm saying? But I felt like, okay, I got some type of acknowledgement because I agreed with the industry at this moment.
What does it take for you to be a sophomore if you're a freshman?
I think
good question.
I think the biggest thing for me to agree is just me to change my palate. Because my palate is one way. Everybody knows I love like sensual, sweet, something very bold smells.
I agree with that.
I think I need to mature those things for me.
I don't know if I'll ever change from jasmine, but
look.
I don't know if that you need to change your palate. For me, I think
it's expanded my palate.
For me, when I'm very impressed, and I don't know if this is a sophomore, junior, but I'm very impressed when I see people who can smell things and start to pick out
the notes. That's what I agree.
So for me,
totally
I feel like there is a level of, like this is beyond this smells good to me. This is beyond I don't like this.
Yes.
But I feel like in terms of like what your palate is, I don't know that it ever has to change because that's what speaks to you and what maybe even you know that smells good to you.
I don't know about changing, but from a growth mindset perspective, I would say it should expand. I think you will expand as you grow.
Yeah.
So maybe being more exposed to different notes.
Yeah.
It's like if you were somebody that didn't eat like all different kinds of food, but then you start trying West African food, East African food, you start trying Korean food, all of a sudden your taste change. And you're like, wait a second, I do like lemongrass. I do like shiitake mushrooms. I do like that. And it's the same thing with fragrances. You have to kind of put yourself in a space to get something that may not normally be your thing. And
it's
then
out of your comfort zone.
And wear it.
But I will also say, as a picky eater, maybe you're exposed to it, and it don't work for you. So
I agree.
That's also a thing. A picky eater. I mean, my whole birthday party was around what does Damali not like. I was like, this is my birthday, but
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on what you like. So what you have on this table, can you tell us about what
I have not finished.
We're the host. We're the host.
I'm sorry.
Because I wanted to go, you and Dr. D talked about what you were excited about for this event. And I wanted to ask Kareem, what was he looking forward to for the event?
A couple of things. Well, me being the introvert that I am, I was just really just looking forward to like time that we spent together away from here.
Aren't you happy
mine is D, but
that is why I know he loves me.
But also, just honestly, for real, just being in a space with other people to talk to and see like what is it that they're doing. What can you learn from that? How can you maybe take what they have and reformulate it and whatever. I just to put mine together. This is a saying that I often say. But like, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
You're in the wrong room.
You know?
Absolutely.
And so being in a room full of other people, I want to see if I'm the smartest person or not. You know,
Gotcha.
Well, you're not.
Damn.
boom, 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 boom.
Shots fired.
I love you. You know I love you, Kareem.
I love it. Though.
Yeah.
Do you? Dr. D, diabolical. Got it.
No, because you already know what happens when shots fired. Shots are returned. So honestly,
yes,
it's very early in what's happening right now.
We already know.
So I mean, I will say for me.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't look at my email, so I don't even know what y'all are talking about.
Clearly.
I bought the ticket. I was like, what the?
I saw your face. I was like,
what? What? Like, exactly.
Did you get a confirmation?
I was like, a second email? I said, I was like, I ain't see that.
Oh my goodness.
I was just like, I started my ticket. It said, and I'm done. I'll be in New York.
Speaking of that, because like Nigel apparently registered but didn't register because he was like, I didn't get no confirmation. Everybody that registered got a confirmation.
Did you not register? Did you? Let's talk about this.
So,
do you need a ticket? Because
no,
I have an extra one.
Do you have one with the after party ticket?
No, I don't.
Okay, so
because I didn't.
Did you get that? Yeah, no, we got it.
No. So what happened was, so in our group messages, someone sent the thing out like, "Hey, y'all registering for that." Boom. When I got the thing, I registered. Boom, hit the thing. Let me ticket the after party because it was an early bird special. I purchased it, and then I was like, okay, go away from it. And then a month go by. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't get a confirmation. So I'm like, I know I put my card information in. I put all this in. So I'm
you had a charge?
I had
neither here nor there. Go ahead.
He didn't have a charge because he didn't register.
I thought I registered appropriately.
Were you drinking?
No, I was not drinking at this time.
No, great question, Dr. D.
Yo, Dr. D, stay on Photoshop. Stay there. You know what?
Okay. Now, look, I'm about to bring y'all back to focus. All right. So, do you have a ticket?
Yes, I have my ticket. They sent the email out this week, and they gave everybody the QR code. So I have that.
Hold on. But did you have to re-register again?
No, not this time. But I didn't have my pre-party one that I had scheduled before.
So you didn't have the early bird special?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so you had to buy a regular price.
I wish you would have told me. I had 2 extra tickets.
All right, but no, you know what?
Oh, I'm also looking for my friend Tia that's going to be joining us. So I'm excited about that. And if anybody else wants a ticket that's in New York, let me know because I have it.
Gosh.
All right. But you know what?
They won't see this.
Good job.
They will.
No, thank you for saying they sent a QR code. So I need to look for that in my email. All right, so that's a good look. All right, so I'll look for that.
All right, so and leave them until we go.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start today?
I am going to start.
Let's start with Nigel.
Okay. My co-host said Nigel.
All right. So today I chose to wear. So we had an event today we had to go to that we chose to support. And it's a mutual friend of all of us. And I did not. So this event, I looked forward to it. I have looked forward to it. And I was like, hey, boom. Like, this friend of ours, cooks food, amazing cook. Scent, palette, there. And I didn't know what to bring on to the event because it was just like, it was called Sip and Scent. So
Sip and Smell.
No.
Sip and Smell.
It was Sip and Smell.
Sip and Smell.
I'm sorry. I'm like,
Three of us. We're here.
Okay, Sip and Smell. Right. So I wanted to make sure that I came appropriate with a good fragrance to be
for people
whiffed.
that you had on or that you brought with you for people to smell.
I wanted to something I put on and they were like, "What do you have on?" And I chose this. I chose this. It was called 1 million because a lot of people have 1 million. they normally wear the base 1 million, or even they came out. 1 million came out again with another 1 million that it was one underwhelming. This particular one was more of the oud, and it's called 1 million oud.
All right.
Okay.
This thing, it was more. I felt this is more the smell of a masculinity smell for me, and I felt like is a desirable smell, and I feel like it's appropriate for the room.
Okay. Did you bring the perfume with you, or
Yes,
you just?
No, I brought it with me.
Okay.
I brought it with me. This is the bottle.
All right. So what was the take on? Like, what did people think?
I think you're asking, did he bring it to the event?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I did bring it to the event. I did bring it to the event.
Okay, because I remember seeing
because
I didn't remember seeing it either.
No,
you didn't tell me.
Because when I got there, on the table, he actually had a swap for the original 1 million on the table.
Oh, that was that other one we smelled. That actually smelled amazing. That's
the original 1 million.
Yeah,
he had the original.
Yeah,
they brought out another one that came out with a more.
They have 1 million Privé. They have 1 million Royal.
I have the Privé. Privé is amazing. This oud for me was more of the wintry time frame.
All right,
this one just oozed out. Let me grab onto you.
All right.
I feel like this was more appropriate for me.
Okay. Let's get it. I love that D said no, I didn't see it, and she showed up like hella late.
Yeah.
Like,
no, for real though. If it ended at 6, she got there at 5:50.
First of all, hold on.
We're on the fragrances.
I didn't see it on the table. I'm like, what?
I know she didn't see it on the table.
And speaking of not seeing it on the table, Tawina gave me a fragrance that I left on the table, and I said, I'm going to sit this here. Tawina, it's not there anymore.
But let the record reflect. Like, I got there like 5:45. It smells really good. But as you're talking, I just want to make sure that y'all didn't get there until 5. So
that's a lie. That's a lie. Where were you at?
No,
you weren't there at 5.
No, these two. I know she didn't get there until around 5.
No. Kareem, I saw you walking when I pulled that.
First of all, I was there before all y'all. We know she gets to like 6, but it's okay though.
You know what?
We just being honest.
These are the haters I have around in my life, but I'm going to spend a weekend with.
This smells really good.
That smells really good. What's the notes?
Okay, so the top note is saffron, nutmeg, black pepper, and bergamot.
I smell the bergamot.
Patchouli and sandalwood, middle note.
I smell patchouli.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Of course, the base note, of course, is leather, and the name in itself is oud. And sandalwood.
Sandalwood. I knew it was sandalwood. That's my next one.
I like this.
I like the sandalwood.
Didn't you have to search for this? Like, this wasn't easy to get.
No.
Because this just smells so good.
This was not easy to get. I had to go through. So I went. So I bought this back in.
That's a ranking. No, that's a ranking for a cologne. That's a good thing.
So before I start going, as I was going down the journey of fragrances, because this is when this brand, I happened to start going down the rabbit hole for this brand. Mm-hmm. The only one I did not like was Lucky, because it was a toilette.
Lucky is good,
but it just wasn't for me.
Oh, you like Lucky?
I like it.
Okay.
Oh, you like Lucky?
This makes sense. You all are opposites.
You like Lucky, and you don't like Lucky.
No. So the first.
Do you get lucky with Lucky?
Okay, so.
So I was on a cruise, and on this cruise I smelled the Woman's 1 million, and it was Royal, and I was like, this is amazing on a woman. And so I was like, let me find. It had the red jewel on it, and I said, let me find the male version, and that's when the elixir one was one, and I was like, oh, that's nice. So then I said, let me just dive down the rabbit hole for that one, and then I do like oud, and I was like, let me get this one, and I bought this one. And I was like, this is a very.
Hold on, did you buy it like smell like you hadn't smelled it?
No, I had. When I was in St. Thomas, this is when I bought this one. I was in St. Thomas, and they pulled this out, and I was like, let me smell this one. And I smelled it. I was like, once I smelled the sample, I was like, just give it here.
Go ahead.
Give it here. And then I just went down the rabbit hole to all their lines, and I bought everything but the Lucky. And that's the only one that I just never fell in love with.
Resonate with
Why does it not resonate with you?
I think it's going to sound crazy. The Twilight version is a very clean smell. It's very for me, it's very underwhelming to what I want. I want a very rich note.
Yeah, you're like a bold person.
Yeah,
You want
the Twilight is more crisp. There's only certain crisp smells that I would like at a certain point. At that point, I was not there. I think now I have found more blue fragrances, or more
clean,
very
like
clean,
crisp,
right? Because we spoke on a lot of last podcast because Blue de Chanel. It's very crisp. It's a very clean. It just doesn't gravitate to me. But for him, it's very very go to. It's very just gravitating for that clean smell. It speaks to Kareem and who he is.
Where are you going with this?
He likes dirty fragrances.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where are you going? Where are you wearing this?
I was about to say, where are you going?
Like today, I wore it today. I like this.
This was a scent event, but I'm saying like outside of a scent event, like where are you wearing this?
I could wear this. I honestly could wear this every day because this just speaks to who I am.
Yeah.
Because like I have.
Who are you?
I even
a dirty boy.
even like I have a oud fragrance that I can only spray in my hair because they particularly made it for a hair fragrance for a lot. It's oud goddess oud, I think.
Is that your favorite note?
No, vanilla.
No, vanilla is.
That's what I thought. That's what I was like.
But I think
I love me some oud. So you're speaking.
I know. I knew.
I think for me, this I like the richness of it.
Yeah,
it just gravitates to like just my personality. When I come out, I'm an energetic person, so I feel like I'm gonna gravitate. I'm gonna grab the room. I'm just gonna just float.
Decent, you can get it. So I mean, like honestly, this is a good one.
and will.
And this is a good one. This is a good one.
So
oud for greatness.
I
1
said,
million.
anyone
I hope y'all appreciate this.
That's
1
not oud for
million
greatness.
can get
No,
it.
I'm sorry.
I did not
Oud 1
mean
million. I'm sorry.
Nigel could
Oud
get
1
it.
million.
No, you're saying the person in this cologne. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, this is a good one. If he decided to wear this every day, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
His dance moves, his personality, his style, his smell good.
I mean, Nigel's personality is questionable.
It's questionable, right?
Wow. How is my personality questionable?
I think because you and I are similar, I need someone that's not similar to me.
Ooh.
So, you know what?
Hold on. So,
you know what?
so
I'm not going.
if
I'm
he's
not.
a
I'm not
dirty
jumping.
boy, are you a dirty girl?
Oh my God! You know what? I don't know how we got here, but we here.
All right, so this is what happens when you let other people take over the table. I gotta bring it back in. I gotta bring it back in.
I got the best co-host.
Now he's going to return the rest of his time to the.
No, I yield my time.
You yield your time. Okay, thank you.
You know what?
All right, boom. Okay, you're done. All right, just because I want to switch it up, and I feel like we is 2 girls, 2 boys. I'm gonna go boy, girl, boy, girl. I'm gonna end it.
Oh, you're gonna end it. Okay, so I guess I'm next.
Yeah, see, I don't know if you've been my co-host. You just been sitting here next to me.
She ain't been a
I'm
co-host.
like, so I'm gonna go ahead.
I've been trying to co-host this whole time.
I don't know.
You've been
she's a
throwing.
She's been derailing us
throwing
like
fastballs.
every moment.
Flying
she can
past
get.
Damali, and she like,
Whew. I'm like, hold on, what happened?
yeah.
Like, so I don't
She
know.
is such a Virgo, y'all. If y'all know Virgos, and you know how they need, this is
Perfection?
Perfection and control.
I don't know if it's control because
Yeah.
y'all are
you know who needs control?
I don't need control.
half of this table.
Yes.
Like, so I'm gonna go ahead and say,
Oh, that's how we're rolling. Remember this.
Please,
Okay.
please.
what we got going
So
on?
what I have here is, and I
this-
love this.
If this
because-
don't scream D, if this does not scream D, Nigel.
So let me
I
hold
know.
on before I just
Unveiled.
but I'm gonna. So I am in my like feminine journey.
Yeah. love that.
And like Damali knows this. Like my house is changing. I have like pink furniture. Like I'm going in
Love.
for like it's just an embrace. I don't even know why I like pink. And anybody that knows me, my favorite colors are purple and green. But now
This rose
this rose is like
popping. I
giving
love it.
us everything. So in that, when I went into Sephora, so I also have an addiction. And Kareem probably saw this on one of my social media posts where I said, I feel addicted because I'm buying perfume like every week, like a luxury or something every week. And people were like, what's the problem? And so it was just like, I don't understand. I'm dropping like $400.
Look, I'm out here setting these thirst traps, and I'm about to get out in these streets.
And not only am I buying them for me, I'm buying them for my men.
Look, you know what?
Pause. I have not brought anything for a man yet.
No. He's saying that when you walk in a room, or when they smell that on you.
Yes. Okay, I can do that. I was like, you know what I thought you was going with.
No.
This one was, so I went into the store, into Sephora, and I was like,
how long ago was this one?
This
girl has been warned.
No.
Yeah, that's a dent.
This girl has been warned.
No.
That's a dent.
Here's what happened.
D's been wearing
Yes. She's like,
we're going to say that. But honestly, I went online and looked at all these reviews. I think every bottle is coming out with not as much.
Okay.
So that
is not full. Okay.
It's not coming full at all. So I had to go look and search and like look at people's reviews.
So when you got yours, you were like, hold on, what's going on with this?
What's going on? And I went to go look at the reviews and I saw pictures and I was like, okay, this must
do
be
better.
I just thought they need to do better.
I just thought you loved Boomerang.
No,
let me smell my that's what I thought it was.
That's what that bottle was.
Yes. Really?
It looks just like
So this was just,
Look. Okay. Continue.
You see this?
Continue.
You see this?
Continue.
You let this go.
Eartha Kitt's in a bottle.
Eartha
No, so I'm not. So you all are thinking Eartha Kitt.
I'm not.
I'm not thinking Eartha Kitt.
And Grace Jones.
That's what I'm thinking. Grace Jones, not Eartha Kitt.
Yeah, Grace Jones.
The attitude of it is giving Eartha Kitt, but this is definitely giving Grace Jones.
Let's smell it first, and then
all right.
Okay. So yes, I asked for something feminine. I asked for something that had a jasmine note, and this is what led. There was two. It was this and a robot. I almost got the robot because I'm an engineer, and I probably still will. It's in a robot box, but
I've seen that bottle.
Is that the Paco Rabanne one?
I think so. Yeah. So I was like, she was like, "Do you like the?" Oh, so I probably will go back and get that. But this is the one I got. I love. Like, it's called Divine. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited about this. Let me let y'all smell. It definitely has an amazing smell. My goddaughter and I hung out the other day. Okay, yeah. My goddaughter and I hung out the other day, and it was great. It was. What are you smelling in it? Well, you already saw the note.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I do too. Can I smell this again for a second, though?
I like it.
It's me. So the top notes are calypso, bergamot, and red berries. The middle is lily, jasmine, yang yang, and then the base notes is merengue, musk, and patchouli. So I love it. It's me.
It definitely, if I smell that fragrance, I feel like it would be you. Let me ask you this, because for me, this is just my personal note on it. Is this year round for you?
I think it's not year round. I think it's a fall winter.
Ooh, interesting. I think that's year round.
You think it is year round?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I was planning just to do fall winter. I wasn't planning to do. I would do it all day. But I would just still do
nighttime?
No, I would do it all day. I would do it. Yeah, I would go for work to an evening event, but I would still do more so fall, winter. I wasn't thinking spring and summer on this one. What made you think it's all year round?
It just smells good. Like I don't think that there's no wrong time to wear it.
Did you like it?
What I like is I've bought Jean Paul Gaultier, and you get the little I guess this is to keep you from spraying it, but this with the bottle design almost looks kind of like some real inappropriate stuff.
So
okay,
it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna give her a little.
All right, let's
a cosign, because the podcast before here, I was literally going to bring on a Jean Paul fragrance. It was going to be very similar, but it was the elixir. And it was going to be this minus the pointy bra. I was going to bring it on.
It's the masculine one,
it's and once again, it leans towards the richness. This is more flowery.
Yeah.
It's all about floral.
Like, if this was,
it's that amber,
this floral, right here,
marine notes.
This is like, I want the smells on her neck because it's like it's going to allow me to go deeper and like just want to.
Okay, so this will be another podcast where Can We Be Fragrant? I don't know.
I mean, Nigel was talking about he's doing a Can We Be Sexual podcast.
I don't know. Yeah, like.
What?
Okay, no, but I, you know what I do love is because when it came to you smelling his scent and then you smelling her scent, like these seem like if you all were in a room, you all would be attracted to people that have these scents on.
Yes, very much gravitation.
Yeah, so no, So actually, kind of how that worked out.
It is nice how that worked out. You're a fan of presentation.
I am.
What do you think of the presentation there?
Oh, let me talk about that. But go ahead.
What? That don't even make sense.
No. Kareem asked you, and then she'll weigh in because it's her bottle.
So for me, and the presentation is kind of it's not really that impressive initially. You pull this out, and now all I gotta do is look at nipples. That's literally what this thing is doing. It doesn't give me like a value. I could throw this bottle away and just appreciate the actual bottle of this versus this, the can and everything. It's not really worth me keeping that.
Okay.
I think. Oh, because you are a box keeper.
I am a box keeper.
You're not. You wouldn't keep this box.
No. Even the
you would prefer to just look at the bottle.
Very much so.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't keep this either. But it's also because of how hard it was to open it. So when I opened it, it just fell, and I was like, oh. Luckily, I'm on carpet.
I feel like it's like a can of peas. I'm just really open. That's literally what it looks like to me. I'm opened up and my sovereignty stays like
and
shit. Let me
just open from the bottom versus the top, so it just fell out. So that was the only thing. But I love the presentation in itself because again, remember I was going in there. I said I wanted a feminine type, but I wanted jasmine, and that's where we went for.
That smell gives.
I still smell it.
That
it is in the room. It is lingering.
This is an excellent woman scent.
Like I will. This a grown woman. What woman is wearing this?
No.
Corporate, sophisticated.
You can. It doesn't matter. This smell right here can gravitate to any type of woman, and if she has this on, she can mask whatever she's going to be.
Yeah, that's true. I absolutely agree because I think I can be naughty or nice in this.
That's what I was going to ask. Like, would a woman like wearing a short skirt with boots and tattoos that expose
that's what
breasts?
I'm like. What type of woman is this?
I really do think so. I think so. I really do. I think you'd be naughty or nice in this. Depending on what type of day.
So this woman she's down.
For the cause.
She is down from the left to the right and want to be on the banisters and hanging up from the banisters. Like
so this is naughty.
Okay. She's hanging upside down.
Yeah.
On the.
She having a good time.
Yes.
This woman is having a good time.
What do you think of the bottle? Do you like it?
Yeah. What's your thoughts?
All right. So you all know how I am with glass. Yep.
Yep.
It looks nice. Feeling, not so nice.
Okay.
It's not heavy. Feeling, not so nice where this isn't like real velvet. Feeling, not so nice as in the exterior ended up like denting. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
And we've talked about this when I've been on this show where you have these perfumes, colognes, fragrances that like I love the fragrance, but
the presentation.
I hate the cheapness of the presentation. And quite frankly, this looks better like this, than this. But when I just felt this, I was just like, oh, I wanted this to feel better. But in terms of smell, goddamn, she is still illuminating this room. Like I am impressed. Like this is
And I'm only a YSL person, but this is my new.
No, this is honestly when I first smelled it. It wasn't the notes that I felt like I was attracted to, but as it's kind of settled in the room, like I would wear this.
My goddaughter was like, "Oh, you smell amazing."
Being a freshman, as you and Nigel said you were, where does this rank in your collection?
Oh, where does this rank? This is up there right now. I think above what I just got. Cause I just got Palestine, and
so she out here buying.
I told you I just got, and I feel like this is higher than Palestine right now, and I love Palestine. So
okay,
I was on a no spin November,
but that was my October.
Okay.
We'll do that offline.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Not even gonna go there.
Yeah, okay.
We know December. I'm in it.
So
yeah,
Damali,
all right,
take us in.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Kareem next.
Okay.
I'm ending it since I'm hosting it.
Okay. I mean,
The hostess with the mostest gotta end it. I mean, so let's go ahead with.
You've been carrying a lot with no co-host, but
I mean, hey,
wow, I feel like I've been an amazing co-host.
We're gonna go ahead and let you spray that. What's your story?
Please.
We'll talk about it.
So I've done better.
This fragrance is called. It's called Ivory Route.
Okay. Who is it by?
It's by Xerjoff.
Yes, I knew it by the bottle.
And
of course,
that's what I brought on last time.
This fragrance.
Oh, you did.
I wore this to go see somebody who had broke their ankle.
Oh, okay.
Or sprained their ankle or something like that.
And you said, "Let me make you crawl to this door to close this after me by wearing this."
I'm not going to confirm if you all know this person or not, but I'm sitting. They were sitting on the couch, on one end of the couch, and so I purposely sat on the other end of the couch because it's a kind of a small space or whatever. But I needed some room or whatever, and in wearing this fragrance, they got up and hopped over.
Good God. I said they dragged their ankle to the door.
They hopped over.
So they could smell it? Y'all were on the same couch?
They hopped over.
It didn't make more sense just to slide?
Oh.
Couldn't.
It was a hop.
Couldn't because it was like.
Couldn't get to you quick enough?
No, like how my couches are, where you have one here and then one here.
Oh, so you were on two different couches. Right. Got you.
Okay.
Right. So I sat on the other couch, and so.
But that's what you wore.
This Ivory Route.
Was that by design?
I didn't know. I like this fragrance, but I didn't know it was going to get me those level of reactions. Because normally people don't say,
"Did you
this
want
smells
that
good on
person
you."
to hop towards you?
That wasn't my initial thinking at the time.
But you didn't mind it.
Well,
did you say it's a miracle?
So
you say it's a miracle.
So,
am I doing better as a co-host now?
Throughout the night, it was just you just kept hearing. Like they were just breathing it in. And I'll just say that this ended up with the Ivory Route. I'm going to just go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go ahead and
I love it. I love it. Get over here.
So sorry.
I don't think this strip is even doing it justice. This is spicy notes, sandalwood, allspice, patchouli, and basil.
It's strong. I actually smell the basil too.
I smell the basil for sure.
But as you can see, like you can smell this from a whole nother section.
This is in my alley.
Yeah, this is good.
This is driving parallel parking.
Oh, Kareem, I think your scent just took over the room. That's good.
Yeah, because I was like, mine was still smelling, but I think
it's enough to hop
I
over
love
to you.
Xerjoff.
I'm a hop.
Okay.
So,
can we talk about co-hosts?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is.
I feel like I'm an amazing co-host, but clearly my co-hosts don't feel the same.
No. For the last 2 minutes, you were doing amazing. Like that was real good.
Does it smell the same on me as it does on the strip?
God.
You see what I'm saying?
Damn.
I mean,
no. Smell.
You see what I'm saying?
Can I spray?
Oh, that
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Now, I can see why she off.
Okay. No. Bring it. Give me that smell back. Bring it back over here. Bring her back over here.
I'm hopping on you, baby.
Even Nigel smell. Put it on his own. Like it's still early in the night.
I'm hopping over.
This is.
It's still early in the night.
This is. Look. Right now.
This changes lives. I'm gonna just say that.
Look, it changes lives.
Oh my gosh.
This changes pelvis movement.
Does change lives.
Pelvises.
Yes,
pelvises?
Yes,
that's what he just said.
That changed the pelvis movement left or right, up and down.
Pelvis.
Look.
Is it pelvi when it's like?
Nah. You making decisions. Hey, am I having a baby or not tonight?
Swing it.
Oh
shit. We having babies?
Hold on, so Kareem, what were your real intentions when you went over that joint? Was that on?
Hey, look, I'm impressed. You know what?
Legs wide open.
So I'm gonna give you this because normally I am not impressed with a Kareem fragrance.
That is
Last
good.
details.
No. This is. I would honestly say, this is probably on par with me more than any other fragrance that he's brought.
Really? I'm
That's
smelling
not
on
true.
you.
That's not true.
No.
That's not true.
Let me smell it on you.
At the same time that we brought a fragrance on.
You want a baby?
You noticed she didn't have to smell on your hand again.
I did.
This way. She laid this way.
So
I already smelled it on him.
At the
Oh,
same
you
time,
didn't smell it on him. Oh, you were just trying to smell
at the same
it.
time,
The difference is there.
at the same time we bought a fragrance on. This is probably the most similar fragrance to me.
Good.
I love this smell. It actually, I don't even care about this anymore. I love that smell. And
Okay.
I would say,
wait a minute.
you know what? Sometimes
did.
you got to give.
Credit
You gotta
where
give
credit
where credit's due.
Okay, goddamn. Like
Look at her co-host.
I was gonna give flowers, but you know
The
what?
host has spoken.
Yes,
It's giving.
I will acknowledge the host, because I'm the co-host of the normal things. I will acknowledge that he has brought something on that I was.
That's
like,
the winner chicken dinner tonight.
It is, and sir, you have done tonight. This is.
I'm proud of you.
This is
I'm gonna jump on it.
No, I don't even care about this no more.
Ooh,
you have.
God.
I just try.
Listen, if you want an Ivory route,
Look,
and I know what I thought about when he said, and the Ivory route was happening.
Look, how did we get here? Hey, are you ovulating right now? Because we need to know, because we don't know who's coming.
That wasn't what I was thinking about an Ivory route, but
I know exactly what you were thinking about.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say the best for last, because
no, I don't even know. Honestly, I feel like you all really brought, and usually when I come on, I bring very strong scents. And today, I don't think I brought the strongest scent. I did bring another one earlier, and I really did like that. That wasn't the one I wanted to do tonight because you all smelled it earlier today. But shout out to Scotch and Soda Barfly. I really do love that unisex scent.
That was a very good fragrance.
It's a very good scent. But tonight I am doing Hermes, and I took off my glasses because they're only for distance. It's for distance. I don't need it for reading. So it's Barenia.
you better roll the goddamn tongue.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you spell it?
It is BARE
Okay.
Yeah. So I feel embarrassed to say this, that I'm hoping this will never get seen by anybody who this happened.
It will.
I got a birthday gift with a gift receipt, and this perfume was in the box, and I immediately took the gift bag, and I said,
"Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!"
That is how I got this perfume.
Oh my god!
Why don't you say the year that happened too?
It wasn't my gift for her, because that was the last episode.
Y'all was overseas.
Okay. Okay, Dr. Mary.
So the reason that I like this scent, and I was like, oh crap, I think I sprayed too much. I need to let the dry down happen. But this is very feminine for me, and it's very light. This is
very compared to what I'm used to.
Yeah, no, this is very feminine for me.
That's a little beer.
Yeah, like so. The notes are butterfly, lily, miracle berry, oakwood, and patchouli.
This is nice though.
Yeah, no,
nice.
I really like.
I am very proud of you. That's a good. I would actually get this one.
This is giving Virgin Mary vibes.
Yes, this is very feminine, and I like.
So I wouldn't go that far, but
I mean, you already know Virgin Mary's not happening to my left, but
maybe.
I'm so disappointed in you. I'm such an innocent person.
Yeah, so I
you?
smelled this. This is Hermes' latest perfume. They had a sample in the soap box that I had.
the soap box.
It was a gift set of soaps. And so I was just like,
I'm sorry. I was not prepared for
This was good.
It's
that's clean. It's very
clean. I was about to say it's so feminine, like more feminine than
more feminine than I usually.
My other one, he was like, I like this because it's feminine, and I feel like that.
I'm gonna take a box out of my friend Jessica's. I'm set the mood for that. I feel like if it's a bar of soap, I feel like we're on the island. We're just sitting there. She's just getting ready. She washes and we're going out to the river or the water, and we're just gonna enjoy it. And I want her to smell like this. I want her just to be like,
right.
It just smells clean.
It smells
soft.
very,
yes, very fresh.
And it's like no, and I really did love it. And it was funny when I went back to Hermes, and I was just like, I'd like to exchange this for the perfume. The guy was like, yeah, this is a much better gift.
And note to self, I just like the receipt or gift card.
Include a gift receipt.
No gift receipt.
No, well, for me, I will say this, and I'm not sure because
just have you pick out what you
come
want.
to understand when it comes to layering. Some people start off at body wash and soaps.
Yeah,
I will say for me, my skin is sensitive. And there are certain soaps that I only use. I'm not talking about certain soaps like Dove. I'm like certain soaps like I've handmade soaps like I've been using for the last 2-3 years. I don't change that formula.
For my girl, yeah.
So like I don't typically move around that. And while that was great, I just felt like that's a really expensive bathroom sink soap. Right. And Kareem knows he's come to my house. Like I really do even think about the bathroom sink soaps that I have. Like those are also like I think about them. I really like those scents. But I just I don't want bar soap for the bathroom. And when I smelled this, I was like, I need this perfume.
Yeah.
So, I think the other time I brought a feminine perfume on here and I was like, this is I'm sorry, perfume. This is when I want to I'm smelling like candy. Like, I'm so sorry.
I smell like candy.
It's time to make up.
It's time to make up.
Is this a time to make up?
This is not a time to make up perfume for me.
Like an innocent perfume.
No, this is I am absolutely. Absolutely, for me, I would wear this definitely on a first date.
Yeah, I'm innocent perfume.
And I need you to come in.
So this is you not giving double for this.
No, it's not.
We not.
No.
We asking. You're not giving devil on this. You're giving angel and then envy.
I literally said innocent.
Yeah, no. I am definitely giving you what are your plans in life type of energy.
Oh,
that's what I'm giving.
You had to put the glasses back.
Yes, I did. Because I need to see from afar. I see things. So that's what I'm giving.
So, but if we spray this, plans change quickly.
Plans do change. and what I loved about this guy has his head on his shoulders. That's what I loved about this guy.
His head on his shoulders. Hold on.
This guy got a job. This guy got a home to come to.
Educated.
This guy did not take the metro down here to meet me.
We got dating for 16 months, and she's still wondering if we have a
exactly. This guy knows what he wants in life.
It's no longer head on shoulders. Can my legs be on your shoulders? That's what it is.
This guy knows exactly what he wants.
He knows
this
exactly
guy
what he wants.
an Ivory route. And he said,
it's about just knowing he's going to share what he wants. That's the thing. The girl's not going to be questioning.
So I think this is interesting. So
I
think you all are
curious. Now I'm curious. Like, what is my 1 million ooh giving?
This guy is giving
dirty.
Divine. This guy's giving divine. This guy's giving divine.
Okay.
Y'all matching.
Why are you doing this? Why
y'all matching?
How are we matching?
Because he said 1 million and you said, let me put on this gold goddamn situation.
Like, how much your outfit cost? 1 million?
Exactly. $1 million.
Y'all both brought gold bottles here.
You know what?
This energy is matching.
You know what?
She said, let me put on that gold bustier. Hold on. First of all, do you know how hard it is for you to wear something that got pointy tips?
No, I don't know.
Like, yo, this is matching.
Oh gosh. All right. So we're gonna digress. So let's bring it back in. Let's bring it
Since
back
the person that derailed us for the chat.
I did not derail.
It wasn't me.
All right, so
yes.
I think these were some really good scents.
They were.
And these were scents that...
Sorry to cut you off, but where does this rank in your collection now that you got it?
Oh.
Because I always wonder that. Like for me, if I buy a new fragrance, it has to leapfrog other things that I have.
Okay, so here's the thing, and I have to kind of put this caveat out there. There are not many feminine fragrances that I have.
That's fair.
You've seen my palette, you've seen my collection. Like, I don't have many feminine fragrances. But what I will say in terms of my feminine fragrances, this is in my top 5. In top 5 for my feminine fragrances. I can't because I'm typically I like unisex scents. I like ouds. I like bergamots. I like patchoulis. Like, I like ambers. Like, this, honestly, if this had not come with my soap, I don't know that I would have gone to this. But when it came, it smelled amazing. I was like, I need this. Now, what I will say is Hermes. Piss on presentation. The top.
Talk to us.
The top. Feel this top. And you already know.
Yeah.
You already know.
Nah.
It ain't magnet. You already know.
We are very.
It's got some
exactly.
right?
Exactly.
It gives you very.
Yeah. Now this top.
I know it's very.
I wanted more.
Damn, you just pushed your shit back. It was like
no.
But I mean, like, honestly,
it's a real thing when someone has a bottle. And the bottle does not present the value that you expect.
Yeah,
it's underwhelming. So now it changes your perspective of it.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
So now I have changed my delivery. What my expectation of the scent.
Yeah, exactly. If I had not smelled this in the sample and just went in the store and said, "Let me smell your perfume," I don't know. Looking at that bottle, that I would have went but I had already smelled it. So I went in asking for exactly what I wanted. Exactly. And then, of course, it wasn't until I got home and then opened the package that I was like...
You was very underwhelmed.
Womp, womp.
Yeah, like it's the smell will give you what you want, but the presentation, it
and
turns
I'm
you
like,
off.
It turns you off. Give me the presentation. Like, honestly, I think there were so many little things that they could have done. Like, and for me also, with that being said, and Kareem, we've been on here and we've talked about like what's the price point of these. I feel like this price point was actually very reasonable. I was actually able to exchange my soaps, which oddly enough were way more expensive than I thought. And only add like a few dollars to this to get the perfume. But what I wish they would have done was taken the time to, if you wanted to do this type of armor on it, like you could have made this better material. This is plastic, the top, like, and that little bit of effort, you could have priced the point. You also could have priced it more. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
I think your perspective on the fragrance would change too. Just because,
you would expect more.
At some point, your expectation does not meet the palette that you want.
Yeah, they're lucky. I smelled the sample. Yeah, if I would have went, because I smelled the sample, I was buying. It's done.
Okay, cool.
It was done. But when I opened it, I was just like, yeah. But do I like it? I got it. It was after my birthday. Also, I feel like I tend to feel more innocent in the spring. So for me, this is not a year-long perfume. This for me starts in the spring.
Can you elaborate why you feel more innocent in the spring?
It's a rebirth. It's a new start.
Oh, you know
what? It's a refresh.
But that's actually true.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm
really
saying.
The new year, honestly. Yeah. Historically, the new year actually starts in the spring. It's not January. It starts in March.
Although this is cool and crisp, I could get away with this in like winter, but this for me is a rebirth.
I think you can wear that year round.
I think you can wear that year round too.
I feel
agree.
Like every time I tend to like classify things for a certain like season, you're like year round.
Yeah.
So here's a question: what are you looking forward to next in your next scent that you're looking for?
Ooh. I'm looking for... Okay. So I wore this scent today at the event, and I really like it. It's called Scent of Hinoki Wood. And it gives me something like I don't think I ever smell in most perfumes. Have you smelled like...
No. I'm just agreeing with what you're saying.
Like, but it is something like it's the... Every time I wear it. So let me say this for today. To come into an event wearing a scent when everyone is wearing scents is not like... Scents are not going to be like super present, right? Because everybody and people are bringing scents there, right? Yeah. Like, so I don't like. I wish I was like, damn, like y'all did not get the full effect of this scent. But every time I wear this scent, like I get, damn, like, and it's and honestly, like. Depending on who I'm around, like I've gotten it from guys like that smells like a male scent, but on you it feels very feminine. But there was something about it, like I've been getting into kind of like these woodsy and leathery type of scents that I like. That I am for me. Oh, because I never said like what I was hoping for when we go to this event. I am hoping to be introduced into a fragrance that I have not smelled. A lot of times what I'm starting to feel now is I'm smelling a scent and we're comparing it to another scent. And like and I know honestly at this point in time it's super hard to do. It's so many scents out here, right? And there's so many notes and like there's only so many, but I really I don't know. I want to be wowed. I want to smell something that I have not smelled before. And so, to your point, even though, I was kind of talking to you about like being introduced to something new, like I really want to be introduced to something new. I want to be introduced into a note that I'm not familiar with and that is about to make me fall in love with so many other scents like going forward. So, I
agree. I love that. What are you looking forward to when you get to a new fragrance? Something like today.
My next level of fragrance. It's interesting because like Damali is very unisex, but I realized even in this one, it had your like patchouli, it had your and so I'm like, is Damali rubbing off on me? So because I've been very fruity, very floral, citrus, fresh. So I'm, like I said earlier when you were talking, I want to expand my palettes, right? I want to see what's there, and I think I started here, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's next.
Sorry.
I don't have anything. Honestly, like with every fragrance, I go and smell a lot of different things, and before I buy something, it's really just got to blow me away. If something has to, we were talking a while ago. I have, I don't know, a couple 100 bottles of fragrances. I really want to get down to like 20.
Oh damn! I'm over here trying to aim for 100, and you over here want to get down to my little.
So how are you trying? Like when you say that, like what are you actively doing to try to get down to 20? Because I think you're still expanding your palette.
So I trade people sometimes. Sometimes I just give bottles away to people I know that are starting their journey, and I'm like, this is something that got me through a lot. Like I have people like my nephew I can give stuff to, cousins, other people that come over. Sometimes they be like, I'm into fragrances, but I only own 1 or 2 bottles. You know what? I got something that I know I won't wear. I'll give away the Gucci Guilty, the Coach. No disrespect to those companies or whatever, but those are fragrances that I just don't wear anymore. I don't lean towards. So I will rather than like just showcase that I have 500 bottles or whatever.
Get down to
whatever.
Yeah. Get down to your core.
Yeah, I'd rather just get down to a smaller number. And now, really, when I want to buy something, it'll be like, is it better than any of this stuff?
Oh, that I have.
Yeah. If not,
that's good. That is a way to keep spending. So Nigel,
you said keep spending?
No, like
keep spending.
Keep from spending.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so
for me, it's more of, I know what I like, and I know I'm a very creature of habit type person. Excuse me. But now I feel like I'm looking for something that's going to expose me to something it's going to blow my mind. It's going to be a new note that is like I want to fall in love with. So that's like going to this event this week, the coming week. I'm hoping I can find something like that. Even if I don't, but that's where my mind is going right now.
That's how you're going into.
Yeah, because I can always find something that agrees with me. But at the end of the day, I want to find something that's going to blow my mind. And that's where I'm at right now. Because I have tons of fragrances. Now I'm just like, let me find something that's going to take me down a new rabbit hole. And that's what I want. I want a new rabbit hole versus the rabbit holes I've been going down.
Same rabbit hole.
Yeah, like 'cause I can find all those things. But like even, excuse me, I just want something that's going to give me a new experience at the end of the day.
I love that.
Yeah.
I want to thank Kareem and Nigel for letting me and Dr. D hosting today. This has been great. I don't know if I really
hosted, but
you was here.
Get on my nerves.
I really want to thank you all for allowing us to come back on the show, for allowing us to be a part of this experience. I can't wait to report out after the
we gotta come
event.
on. We can do that though.
Yeah,
I'll be back in
event.
December.
Yeah, so after the event. And so this is Damali and Dr. D signing off. Can We Be Fragrant?
D squared.
Go ahead,
Kareem.
Just thank you for your time. Thank you for agreeing to direct and lead the show today. Some more than others.
I have he's such a hater. I just want y'all to know our relationship is so weird.
I'm trying to end the show, but look, I know y'all hear the clutter in the background because we supporting our friends event and everything. But I appreciate all the people that come out. Support us, all the followers that look at the videos, take the time to just look at the content. I also appreciate those that just want to pour into us as our friends as we grow together. We have more content coming out. We have new avenues that we're going to reach to. And I hope you just come on and just follow what we want to gravitate to. Like, this is a very a brand that we support. This is Kareem's vision, and hopefully the next vision, I have a vision of my own on certain things, but it's always going to lead to what he has. So I just hope y'all just love us, appreciate
I love that.
appreciate us, and just pour into our brand. And
I love y'all.
These are good things.
Just like, subscribe, and just let us know what your thoughts are. Good night.
Good night.